Cancer, welcome to your reading for September 2019. This is a general reading for Cancer and cross watchers for September 2019. Welcome. Remember to hit that subscribe button to get all of the tarot goodness. It's real easy to do. Just click that little button. Easy peasy. Wow, did you see that card flip out? Ugh, grab it. What do we have? Ten of Wands and the Princess of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's see here. Cancer, September 2019. What have we got going on? There we go. September 2019. Cancer. What do we need to be aware of? What energies are going to help and guide us through the month? Remember, the cards don't rule your life. You rule your life. So if you see something you don't like, change it. Okay, so first off, overall, definitely have some new opportunities coming your way. So that's excellent news because this Knight, in this deck it's the Princess, the Knight of Pentacles is bringing in abundance for you, is bringing in opportunity for you. So September looks like it's going to be a really great month. Sorry, I just knocked the camera there. It's going to be a really great month for kind of bringing some new abundance and stability into your life. You've been in a bit of a holding pattern. So we have Venus here reversed. This is the Lovers in a lot of cards. And so we might have be dealing with some issues in relationships. So partnerships, whether this be a romantic partnership or even interpersonal relationships with meaningful people in our life, whether they be family, friends, or even like a boss or something like that in our life, that we're having some kind of conflicts with them that is preventing or has been preventing kind of us from manifesting this wealth and security and abundance. But the good thing is that is actually coming to that lack is actually coming to an end this month, so that we can bring these good things in. We can manifest these great things into our life this month. We've been very stuck in our ways. We've been a bit unmoving and inflexible, which is kind of going along with this kind of stagnation in our relationships department. So, and we're doing this because we're afraid of the outcome, right? We're afraid that if we do give a little, if we do kind of participate in this give and take, that we are afraid that it's not going to work in our favor, right? And so we've been very stuck in our ways and unwilling to kind of compromise and work with people. But instead of being beneficial for us, it's actually got us really kind of stuck and being very judgmental of other people, which is hurting our relationships and hurting our ability to kind of live graciously and live our best life. Okay, so what we need to do this month is kind of move away from that. And you see here with the Six of Swords, we are moving away from that judgment. We're moving away from that rigidity and moving on to greener pastures, to better shores, right? We're taking the things that we love and value and we're getting rid of the rest, okay? So that's kind of our energy this month, is actually kind of moving forward and leaving this kind of negative rigidity behind. But by moving forward, what we have to do is we have to compromise a bit. And I am not suggesting that you give up on your core beliefs and your core values. I'm only talking about in these relationships that actually matter, right? In these love relationships, these family relationships, these friendship relationships, or even this, boss coworker relationships that matters, that allows us to live our best life, right? So if there's been something that's just been a huge sticking point, just give a little, right? Just give an itsy bitsy little bit, and that's going to really help you get out of this kind of conflict that has been created. So here we have the Five of Wands reversed, right? So this is normally a card upright of conflict, and a card of kind of interpersonal relationships of infighting, right? And so we're going to move away from that. Here it is reversed. So it's opened up for us, right? By compromising just a tad, right? And kind of opening ourselves up to even a bit of criticism, right? That's hard. That's really hard to do. And we're such emotional, Cancers, you're such emotional people. I'm married to a Cancer, so I know, right? That any kind of criticism hurts. It really wounds you. And but think of it in this way. It's not a criticism of your core being. It's not a criticism of yourself. It's just a, hey, embrace that water sign that you are, and be a little flowy, be a little flowy, and let some others' ideas kind of trickle in to whatever grand project this is that you're working on, whether it be work related or this long-term relationship or these family connections. Those are the projects I'm talking on. Let some of these others kind of have their say, essentially, and don't be so rigid in your way, and that will allow you to kind of take these things that you love and cherish and desire, and move it in the right direction, move to new horizons, right? To avoid the conflict that you've been feeling, and this kind of stagnation and, really kind of ickiness with some of these relationships. By giving a little bit of a give and take, it's going to make this other party feel better, and in the end, it's going to make you feel better, and you're going to get rid of these kind of conflicts that you've been having, and that'll be the end of these conflicts, the end of whatever this stagnation is. It'll be the end of that, and bringing in this knight, or in this deck, the Princess of Pentacles, bringing in the good news of wealth, abundance, and security, because ultimately that's what you want, right? You want to feel secure and stable in your relationships and in your life. Okay, so we want to have this Lover's card, this love card, be upright with the good news that this Knight of Pentacles, or this Princess of Pentacles, is bringing into us. But in order to create that change, we have to give a little. So maybe a bit of bitter medicine to hear. And again, like I said, the cards don't rule you. You rule your life. If that doesn't resonate for you, throw it out with the bathwater. But if something's resonating there for you, you choose what to give and take. You choose how to make this work. You can choose not to, or you can choose to try to listen a bit and be a bit more flexible in order to make this relationship that truly means a lot to you. If it's a close lover relationship, family, friend relationship, of course it means a lot to you. If it's a business partnership, business relationship, some kind of boss, ultimately, that affects you too, right? You can't piss off your boss all the time and expect to move up in the world. So definitely some kind of give and take this month. And what I suggest is just kind of going through the month with your eyes wide open and looking and listening for those opportunities where you can allow these other people to really feel heard, You know, I mean, a lot of it is just giving people the opportunity to feel like they're being heard and that their ideas and feelings about things are being valued. You're a Cancer. You're very good at that. You're very, you know, you're an empath. You feel other people's emotions, and so give them a little space. Give them a little space to kind of bring those feelings to you, right? And give them a safe space to listen. And it's gonna grow your relationship together. It's gonna grow that relationship together and open you up for the bringing in of this abundance, right? So September looks like it's going to be a really nice month for kind of growing and developing both these relationships. But these relationships aren't just emotional relationships. They actually strengthen your base, strengthen your partnership or your position in order to bring in more abundance, more earthly goods, so to speak, more earthly energy that really helps you feel secure and grounded and safe in the space that you are in, right? So just a little tweak, a little change, really it can open up this whole new world to you and this whole great expanse of wealth and abundance that is out there for you, right? All you have to do is work and ask for it. So let's look at some oracle cards, some moon energy oracle cards, and see what they have to say about our upcoming month. Emotions are running high. Absolutely. Show the world the real you. Interesting. I'm going to just shuffle this deck casino style, just to make sure we get a really nice shuffle here. There it is. That's the business. And our third card. Expect powerful change. Yes, ma'am. That is it. Expect powerful change. Emotions are running high. Show the world the real you. The real you, Cancer. You're an empath, right? You feel people's emotions. You feel people's energies. Let them see that. Let them see that you hear what they're saying. Let them see that you may not agree, but that you are listening and that you are trying to understand, right? That's what they're asking you to do. They want you to open up and at least try to understand where they are coming from, okay? And emotions obviously are running high. I mean, you've been in this kind of stagnant Lover's card reversed kind of energy, right? That's absolutely where you have been, but you can move forward. You can expect this powerful change, okay? That's coming to you. This energy is coming to you, okay? So it feels to me like a month of transition, right? We're ending a cycle and we're moving on to a new cycle, a really nice cycle, right? That it's going to have some possibly monetary benefits for you, even if it's dealing with relationships. You know, everything kind of is connected, right? So even if you're working on love relationships, that can bring you the base and the stability to really bring this into fruition, okay? So, you know, if emotions are running high, you know, show them the real you. Show them that you are deeply caring. You are a deeply caring and emphatic person, you know, empathetic person, excuse me. You know, and you do understand and you hear them, and you may not have been seeing eye to eye, but you're listening and you're hearing them and you're giving them space to be in this, you know, project of life with you, okay? So kind of, you know, try to tamp it down a little bit. If there's been some fighting or things like that, try to tamp it down and let them know that you are listening, and that you can both expect powerful change together, you know. In job or career, expect that powerful change, right? By just giving a little give and take with your boss or your coworkers, right? By doing that and becoming more of a team player, that's going to bring that change. It's going to bring this in, okay? So let's look at Mother Mary Oracle deck, see what she has to say about what we can do to kind of help us along on this journey. This deck is really nice for kind of ways that we can give our issues and problems up to the divine and kind of get them, out of our head and off our plate and kind of give them to the universe. All right. Ooh, Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries. Our Lady of Passion. Our Lady of the Star Blossom. So with this Our Lady of Dark Mysteries, I get a sense that this is kind of what you've been going through. So this is actually a card representing your past, kind of that shadow self that's been kind of rearing its head to make these relationships a bit difficult. So I'm actually going to read to you from the book for this card, because I think it really kind of sums up how you can work with this divine energy, work with this shadow self energy to kind of manifest more light and brightness in your life. So it says, Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries. I have many names and faces, but behind those names and faces, I am your loving mother always. Right? So this is like unconditional love. I come to you in light and darkness, through joy and even, my beloved, through loss and tragedy. I am always your loving mother. I am seeking you, reaching for you, calling you to me. If you can know this, then great peace and spiritual power will be yours, and you can assist me in enlightening this world from fear and distrust into a place of compassion and divine radiance unveiled. Remember me always. I am always your loving mother. All right. So even in these like dark times, there's still this divine love for you, right? So you can forgive yourself if you feel like you've been a bit rigid, or if you haven't been like 100%, in your relationships or whatever. That's okay. Give it to her, because we are all made of light and dark. And so that's just part of us, right? And it's not necessarily that she's a bad thing. She's there, as part of this whole journey that we're on. And so kind of give that, those feelings to her, right? So that she can take them off your plate, and she can take those burdens away from you. She can take that guilt away from you if you've been feeling guilt, right? And through that, we have unconditional Our Lady of Passion, unconditional love. And this star blossom, it's, a blossom is a bud, a new bud that's opening up, right? So really kind of channeling this Princess of Pentacles energy, or this Knight of Pentacles energy, that's bringing this abundance into our life. And this card, I love this card because she has the Sacred Heart here at her throat chakra. So this card is really about finding those internal passions that you have and bringing them to light, right? So focusing on the throat chakra allows you to like speak your truth and to speak those, core soul passions that you have, right? And through those core soul passions, that's why people love you. That's why you're in these relationships. That's why your friends and your family and your partner love you so much. That's why your boss hired you, right? Because you have this innate passion, and it's time for you to shine, right? It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to show the world the real you, right? And to let this passion come through your throat chakra so that you can speak your truth, right? And by speaking your truth, you're going to bring about this abundance, this star blossom, right? I'm going to bring about this card right here. Okay? It's a very nice month of September for you, Cancer. I am looking forward to hearing how your months play out. So good luck, and thank you so much for watching today. Remember to hit like and subscribe. It helps other people find my channel. I really appreciate that. And I will see you next time. Bye.